All righty. Next up, we have Ruth Haskins. Haskins? Did I say that right? All right. Thank God. As a child, Ruth was intrigued with the voices from the radio. She started her voice career with her first job in radio in news and public affairs at WEFM in Chicago. The on-air work prepared her years later for television work at WBFF Fox 45 in Baltimore, Maryland. In 2017, Ruth returned to the arena of broadcasting via podcast and becoming the voice for Just Minding My Business Media in Pennsylvania. Today, she is the voice of choice for JMMB Media and its parent company, a Sister Circle Empowerment Network, LLC. So please welcome Ruth as she enlightens us on Power Play ReConnect Experience, critical heart-centered play for adults. Welcome, Ruth. You want the wireless? It's right there. You're going to use that? All right. I'll start as soon as I'm down.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Wow. Are we ready? Yep. We only have a limited time together, so let's get to it. What is heart-centered play for adults, and why is it critically important? In our lives, time ticks by, and we really don't pay attention. There is clinical studies revealing the power of play in our daily lives for young and old. Child psychologist Catherine Hirsch-Pasek says, when we abandon play, we abandon an important part of ourselves. Dr. Patch Adams, that is not Miss Wright there, discovered that play enhanced medical outcomes for patients. The founder of the National Institute for Play, Stuart Brown, discovered that a lack of childhood play is a factor in criminal behaviors. The desire to play full out remains with us through the senior years. Play brings joy, relationships with others, and a keen self-awareness. It allows us a glimmer of who we still are, even though we advance in age. All mammals play. They play to develop strong bodies, to learn social skills, so they can live well in their herd, pod, or pack. They play to learn survival skills, and adult and senior animals play to teach their young. We humans are mammals and need to use the same innate gift of play for the same reasons: fit bodies, social skills, survival skills, and to maintain brain function. When we abandon play, these are the skills and functions that atrophy. From infancy, it's our way of investigating and experiencing the world around us. We play. It is usually done with gurgles, giggles, and smiles at each new discovery. But for some reason, we lose this as we get a little bit older. But just as it did in our younger years, heart-centered play for adults should be play that is spontaneous, joyful, and coming from the heart. Movement enhances play because it connects us to our feelings. The result of genuine play is that we are left feeling like this. We are revitalized and our creativity blossoms. We come in touch with not only our feelings, but also our core being. We feel alive and we feel good. When we engage in heart-centered play, it has the power to reconnect each of us to our core, the original, unique, and creative self, the self we were created to be before we were influenced by outside forces. George Bernard Shaw says it so well. We don't stop playing because we grow old. We grow old because we stop playing. In other words, we lose our zest for life. And sometimes it's really difficult to get that back. However, there's a way of reversing this issue by personal research. We can look back into our childhood, but as the power is always in the present moment, ask, what do I not do now that would give me joy? So where do we begin this road to rediscovery? These two items are great resources: The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron and The Shift by Dr. Wayne Dyer. I promise you, you'll find yourselves in the pages and in the scenes of this movie. Once you watch it, you'll want to watch it again and again. Play is not outside of our natural makeup. It is part of who we are. Play connects us to our true self, to the blueprint we were given at conception. It levels our internal noise so that we can experience a glimmer of ourselves. Awareness levels the internal noise. Awareness itself that is not deserving of constant criticism and negative talk directed towards ourselves and others. Gratitude, when it's sincere, helps us through all matters of things. In fact, gratitude flips life's unwanted surprises to the brighter side. So an attitude of gratitude is necessary. Enthusiasm, however, is the great reward of heart-centered play. It is joy that comes from the spirit to inspire ourselves and others. It brings focus and clarity. It is pure energy that informs everything we encounter. This thing we call play, which we so easily abandon, Dr. Albert Einstein credited as being the highest form of research. How does one correlate play with E equals MC squared? So we're going through this very quickly, but what have we covered today? What do we know? Play is a vital tool for life. Listen to and learn from your original, unique, and creative self. Always do your self-research and be ready for a shift. Joy and enthusiasm are the natural outcomes of heart-centered play. So our time is nearly up. Whatever you don't find time to do, make time to play, because play is critical to your well-being. It will reconnect you to your original, unique, and creative self. Thank you.